Slept in my house this morning, just in case anybody was wondering.
Okay, it is
No,
now
not-
6:10. I will call to order the March 13th, 2017 meeting of the East Hampton Conservation Commission. All commissioners present with the exception of Commissioner Kouzis. Are there any public concerns, not agenda items from the non-existent public? None. Being none, we have no public hearings or meetings, no requests for certificates of compliance, and no emergency certifications. Move straight on to enforcement actions.
Move to adjourn.
Too soon. Table. So, no updates regarding A, B, or C properties of Mr. Bernard Gall. Autumn Properties LLC, rear 161 to 165 Northampton Street. We received correspondence that I alluded to at our previous meeting on Tuesday, February 14th. I'm sorry, I forgot to email the attached letter dated February 1st, 2017, nominating Heritage Surveys and GZA as the environmental professionals to oversee the enforcement order. On February 7th, before the snow, Casey Collins of GZA delineated wetlands at the site. Attached is a sketch map showing her field delineation with the areas within the areas of disturbance. It was flagged for the enforcement order request of demarcating resource areas within areas of disturbance or where a resource area would cast a 100-foot buffer. Did not capture the flagging before it snowed. Plan is to locate flags as soon as we can and file the plans and document. We received no additional correspondence, and this is a poorly printed copy of the sketch. So I guess the best next step is to follow up. See, is there any discussion? I think I would like to request resumes, Ms. Collins' resume, for her nomination. We are familiar with Mark Reed, however, Casey Collins would be the wetlands professional.
Okay.
So, does that seem like a reasonable
Yes.
Yes.
request, update, Marie, and also survey? And
Casey Collins, CO.
it's in the
The office
email.
space.
I think it's COLLINS.
There's office space and you can living above them.
Okay. It's on.
It's on Northampton Street.
Is it before Dr. Sue or after?
Before.
Can I see that?
If you're heading on.
Before it's on here, yes. Before.
Before the post office.
I got it.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss before the post office too, never mind.
I was.
The post office first. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Open space updates. The application was submitted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, the ball's rolling.
It's on the agenda for Thursday.
Thursday, this
week,
Thursday?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Wow.
I thought it wasn't gonna be till April.
It's on the agenda.
Okay. so
When do
it's-
we find out?
Just did.
No. When do we find the results?
Well, who's gonna present this? Are you presenting?
I would,
Someone has to present.
I can't be
Answer
available for
questions.
Thursday.
Really? I assume that Jess
Describe-
is, she didn't say anything about that.
So maybe you
Well, she may.
coordinate with Jess
Yeah.
to find out if someone from the commission should be there, and I'm sorry to beg off, but I will have a fresh invalid in the house, so
You should know where you can kick them if you get
we're
mad.
not so fresh invalid depending on
Okay, fresh.
What time is the meeting?
6:30.
Still be pretty fresh on Thursday.
Here's
So
someone.
we do need someone from the.
We don't know, if you could
Okay,
email Jess
talk with her,
out.
yeah, talk with
Okay.
her, email her and see what she thinks. Because sometimes there's questions that come up and they'll want to know what you're talking about.
And it should definitely be you, I think, if it's not Jess, because
Do you have many items on your agenda on Thursday?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I can try to get Do I just bring over?
If you could just,
Oh, dang it. I have the Park Hill map book plan. I set it out to bring it. We must have other stuff on top of it now.
We could probably plot big things if you needed that done,
yeah,
too.
if you want a large format.
Mhm.
I can share you guys probably have it, the tree map that you
Right.
made.
That would help. It's emailed, sit out there someplace, so
It's in the,
I can find it.
So
Okay.
if you want it, if you want it on like
Okay.
a presentation board, just let me know.
really?
Yeah.
So we would just clip it to
Could
the
we have it placed on a
presentation.
presentation board? Just tell you when.
Black or white?
Yeah. Black or white? Oh, the board. I was like, I want color.
That's what I was thinking.
Black or white. Sorry you can't see this, we decided to print it in white.
This was taken Tuesday on a snowy day.
Hope it helps. We only had one coloring.
Okay, we're-
White.
Oh, black poster board, of course.
Okay.
That's black
That'd
ones.
make
We-
it.
Are they secret? Melissa Cody, like from
They're
Japan
not.
ones?
No,
Special order
no,
from
they're not. I
Japan.
did not special order anything
Okay,
for
so
that, in that
I,
regard. Okay.
I should email to you.
You
what
just
we
email me
want.
what you need and what
Okay.
size. Okay.
Um,
And I would have to get it to you,
Magically.
yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday,
Can you-
afternoon, evening.
can you participate in the discussion on that or not?
I can participate, yeah.
Okay, and
When's
vote
your
on it?
conference?
I think so, because it's kind of still a city,
Yeah.
still a city thing.
Yeah, it's not a person.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a call, Thursday, so if I did it Thursday morning, I could bring it with me. 1:10.
Perfect.
Okay. I don't know, I'll find you.
Yeah, I think I have one at 1:30, so you could leave it in the hall.
Just email me. Okay, so also under open space updates, community garden. So apparently there was a question, we mentioned this briefly at our last meeting, regarding the East Hampton, Mass marijuana growing policy. And the response from Jessica Allen, is to cite, Mass General Law. So per section 13A of the state law passed in November, restrictions on personal cultivation, no person shall cultivate or process marijuana plants pursuant to section 8 of this chapter if the plants are visible from a public place without the use of binoculars, aircraft, or other optical aids, or cultivate or process marijuana plants outside of an area equipped with a lock or other security device. Person who violates this subsection shall be punished by civil penalty of not more than $300 and forfeiture of the marijuana, but shall not be subject to any other form of criminal or civil punishment or disqualification solely for this conduct. So basically, the community garden does not meet those criteria, and it would be a violation of state law.
So basically, if the
So
feds
no.
can find it without a warrant, then,
Yeah.
then it's illegal.
And also probably not the best idea unless you want everyone.
Right. If you
Helping
want to actually
themselves.
grow marijuana for yourself, don't go to the community garden.
Or for sale.
Do we know what the regulatory citation, the actual?
She said whatever is there is what she provided, so, you can put it as a placeholder to follow up for more detailed regulatory citation. Further discussion?
Think so.
It seems pretty
Do we
straightforward.
need to notify the members of the
I
community garden?
believe the garden committee is aware, but, I will ask Jessica Allen to make sure that that's communicated to them, hopefully more effectively than that outstanding invoice.
That was sent, yeah, the email was sent to them.
Yeah. Okay. Check. Updates. So Paul Street Extension, dated March 3rd, 2017, no construction since January 27th, no sign of erosion, couple of photos. Doesn't look like much has happened.
This little stubby piece of tree there.
No, this is the one.
Oh, it's not? Was it like that?
Yes, the one.
Oh, I think that's the one.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's looking at the agenda.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just-
So Pleasant Street Mills, no updates?
Nothing.
Nashwanik Mills,
Nothing happened there.
Connecticut River Oxbow, no response. David Boyle, A to Z, 184.
I think they're back on starting to do some work,
There's equipment
yeah,
out there,
of
well,
course,
that's gonna
yeah.
come to a grinding halt.
Right.
Like much of the area. Okay, so there's
Like everything.
equipment on site. Guess when it stops snowing,
Yeah.
do you have time to check erosion control barriers
Sure.
since they were? Okay, Lathrop, no updates. Williston,
I have a couple questions about stuff I saw in there.
in where?
In Williston.
Okay.
the Trails. There, I don't know that I can orient anyone to where this was. If the road with the Gabby and Weirs, is that what they're called?
Yep.
Is
Chutes.
here, over sort of around the side here on the slope, there's a big pile of mulch. Or wood chips.
Okay.
I guess more correctly, I don't know if those were supposed to be there. And there's also a lot of, I wasn't here when that one was permitted, so I don't know what the requirements were. But there's also a lot of just downed debris from things they've cleared that's just laying everywhere. Is that supposed to be that way?
They weren't supposed to have to do much clearing
Right.
along the existing trails,
It
along the
seems like
trails.
There was quite a bit, and there's a lot of things that are just
Okay.
left laying about.
But they were gonna chip stuff and put it down.
It was going to be the surface of the trail.
Yeah.
So it seems like they've amassed a pile, but they haven't distributed it.
That could be,
Okay, so.
Should we get a map so Julie can point, I mean, 'cause we have,
I can try.
Yeah, here are
what is
the,
that located under? Williston.
might be under Williston.
Which, do we know which of these is which, or I just have to guess?
Yes, they're numbered that correspond to the labels.
Ah, okay. We think it's under Williston.
We do.
Maybe, or Park.
Up here. Right. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
I do. It doesn't affect opening file cabinets apparently. There's more to it than that.
To.
Wasn't locked.
National
Not
Park.
without you.
No, I think it was locked, I think you locked it.
Yep.
Playing fields, pond.
Actually, that's cool with the in that utility.
Let's try this.
I think it might be one
That's Paw Street.
Kids concert at a bar.
Brilliant.
Street.
And it should be fairly new.
They're starting to record.
All right, what else could it be under?
It's gonna be long. Yeah.
Is there a different street it could be under?
Taft.
Really?
Isn't it on Taft?
Tapped out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, yeah.
Not Park Street, I think it's.
It's on Taft. Right? That's right.
I have no idea.
It's whatever the application said it was.
That's just the agenda.
Terrace.
Taft, try Taft.
We are.
No.
Tavern.
And that's where it is.
11, oh, River
Yeah,
Street.
right there.
River.
From who, exactly?
It's the glory, that's all I know. Well, maybe we get a reward if it is.
Where'd this stupid thing
It's
go?
shiny gold sticker. I'll bring it next time.
Do we
I'll
have
supply
a-
it home. For that.
Oh, we're
Alright.
trying to send to that.
Maybe they were.
Anything.
Right. I didn't even
I almost feel like
Yeah,
everything should
that's,
be
all- it's like, I.
in date.
One of my friend's
also.
5-year-old daughter
Just
made a sticker
part
chart
Williston
for,
one.
like, to get my friend to stop giving her a hard time, and she
Otherwise
tried to get in
illegal
bed with
and
him in the middle of the night.
Wait, the kid made the sticker chart, or
Yes.
the parent made this?
This kid made the sticker chart. I am going to try to get you, mommy and daddy, to stop yelling at me when I wake you up in the morning and climb into bed. So I'll give you a sticker
So, every time you don't yell at
you don't
me.
yell at me.
And
Just
then
let
how
me,
do you-
and just let me climb into bed.
That's Smart kid.
Hilarious.
Smart kid.
I've never heard of such a thing, that's That's so brilliant for a 5-year-old.
It is.
What was the reward? A Lego kit?
What's that?
I think the reward's always a Lego kit.
That's a good question.
Depends on what we're asking of them.
Yeah, what does the 5-year-old have as leverage?
A lot more than we try to acknowledge.
If you get enough stickers, I'll stop coming to bed.
I'm really just here to break your spirit.
Tackle.
Nothing to tap.
No,
Oh, goodness sake.
not up above.
Alright.
That's, I feel like there has to be one up there, but.
This is weird. Wait, my 2 T's?
All over again.
No, that's all treehouse.
Oh, it's all
Oh, except someone put Red Hill
Oh,
in
here's
here,
Williston
'cause
playing fields.
There's
Yeah,
all
a ton
kinds
at
of
Williston, but we don't.
So let's keep moving and do this. Okay.
Seems like a filibuster.
You don't mind.
You guys filibuster?
Well, we can
Yeah,
all
yep.
raise.
Field.
That's not it. That's
Oh my gosh, that's like mini a gravel.
Yeah.
That one's.
Okay, we'll look for that. We'll look for that. Okay, so locations TBD. East Hampton, Nashwanik Pond, no updates. Logan, updates.
I'm just yawning. I'm not say anything useful.
All right, so March 10th, so there was an email dated March 3rd. No updates as of March 3rd, however, construction report dated March 10th, delivered and spread gravel fill material for driveway, excavated wetland soils, piled the soil along the southerly edge of the gravel fill. Inside the erosion control barrier, see pictures on page 4, about 3 feet of driveway gravel fill material in place to the easterly side of the wetland crossing. Erosion control barriers in place, no signs of erosion. O'Neill Street is clean from trucks entering and leaving and leveling the site. This is leveling. So, that is most definitely a road going in now. I'm assuming this is the stockpile of wetland soils. It's really kind of hard to tell. This is just the email about March 3rd. And, I believe we received confirmation that Cumberland Farms order of condition had been recorded, but there's no work started at the site.
So that's really magical. Cumberland Farms.
They recorded their order.
People commuting from Northampton to Westfield will have to go past at least 3 Cumberland Farms.
That's right.
Thank goodness.
At least this one's on the east side of the road, not the west side.
That's true.
West
Coming
side.
home.
Yeah. I needed gas this morning and every gas station was jam-packed full.
Shocker.
I love
Preppers,
groceries.
preppers.
And Preppers,
The
that's
co-op
right.
tonight was insane.
Whole Foods at lunch was insane.
Okay.
And I always do it without thinking about the fact that there's a snowstorm.
President Miller, President Miller,
This is
President
the
Miller.
last thing to
I
happen.
said people getting shovels at the.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It's like they threw them out or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
too.
My shovel.
Think of all the critical things stopped. I need chocolate chips so we can make cookies.
You know how to do the snow day.
I'll come over tomorrow.
Yes, you can ski over. Okay, general business, meeting minutes, February 27th, 2017. Were emailed earlier this week.
I move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So moved.
Not present.
Oh, with the exception of
Yes.
Commissioner Ryan, who was not present for that meeting, but we still have a quorum to approve. Sometimes. All right, oh shoot, correspondence.
You don't have to like. Can't say that's something I ever have occasion to say.
Oh,
Oh.
we've received the recording information for the certificate of compliance for Eastern Hampshire Development Group, 238 Northampton Street.
Cumberland Farms.
Excellent, so we can put that in the file.
Across the street.
Oh, the one that would.
Something like-
Yes.
something like-
Valley Medical.
Valley Medical.
So, that's it for correspondence. Any further discussion? Next meeting is March 27th, so yay. Motion to adjourn?
Second.
For sure.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So moved.